We got a 2003 Chevy Tahoe that has been leaking for a while. Rear main seal, and we got some kind of other power steering leak up here we'll fix later, but mostly we got the rear main seal leaking. It's got oil all throughout the bottom of the transmission and the undercarriage. So we'll start by pulling this drive shaft out. 4 bolts down here, which are 11 millimeters. Take them out and we'll get started here. Once I got the drive shaft out, we're gonna start by taking these 2 10 millimeters out the side plate. We can start getting the transmission lines, and then we'll follow on getting the start out, which is 2 13s and some little electrical connection up there. Alright, so we got the starter down. We got an 8 millimeter right there and a 13 on this back side, which we got a little plastic cover that I took off, which got a bolt that mounts here. Show you that. Shield's explaining. It mounts like that in the bell housing side, like so, and the bolt. So just a 10 millimeter bolt. 8 and a 13 will get this started out of here. Converter bolts, which is a 15, you know, it's a little slot. Right up in here, you can get your socket and ratchet, and I'll show you this in the next clip. There we go. So that's how you get in there. Get your ratchet, stick it down by the block here. It's a 15 millimeter socket there for the torque converter bolt. And you're gonna have 3 of these torque converter bolts. Like I said, if you can reach around there and touch your torque converter and it spins freely, that means you got them all. Chevrolet only usually has 3 torque converter bolts. Like I said, these are the 3 that came out. They got some kind of Allen key in them too, but we're gonna have to unplug O2 sensors here, which is a little clip. Pull out and lift up on this other side, and it comes out. It's got a little clip. Also the same thing for the neutral safety switch. This just slides in top, pull that back out like that. These you got to get a little bit more involved, because something they stick on here kind of glues them in. You got to kind of work them with a flathead screwdriver. Do that later. We got a little clip here on the shifter. We're going to take out, push it out of there. Here's that little clip, tell you on the shift linkage. Goes down to the top. These little ears, they just push in once you get the clip out. Those little ears. And this clip goes down to the top like so. So I got the neutral safety switch unplugged. Some kind of glue on it, like I explained earlier. I've got to clean this off with some kind of brake cleaner. Got a sensor back here on the tail shaft. And then we got a big plug. Once I get it off here, I'll show you what we got. That plug to take off. You got these just little clips you squeeze and release. Outside, comes right out of there. The rear passenger O2 sensor. You also have one that's over here on the driver's side where the cross member goes at. You have one up here, right there. And this one is gonna be on the other side here. Gonna be over here, right here. For the O2 sensor, we're gonna drop the pipe down so we got more room to get it out of here. You got one 15 millimeter bolt up here in the hole for the cross member. Got that out of here, and then you got 4 21 millimeter nuts and bolts here on the cross member. I'm gonna take it down first, and then we'll remove the exhaust pipe. So we got one broken bolt here on the back side of the transmission for the exhaust pipe, and then we also have one on this side which came out. And I'll show you what we got on the other side up front here. We got 3 bolts there on the flange for the exhaust pipe on this side. We also have 3 on this side. Got to get out for 15 millimeter. So we got the exhaust out. We're gonna start by, we're gonna get that bell housing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a couple double ones up there, which I think they're 13s on the top, and then once you get it off, there's some kind of bracket. And we're gonna get these transmission lines out. Also, I think there's one there. We got the dipstick, and then the one over here, which is also a 15, and one here on the bottom here. So we'll get them out. And I think this vent stays with the bracket up there, if I remember correctly. So we can start on that. Get these little, they call them Jesus clips for the transmission line. We usually just use a pick to get them out here. So see that? There's a little clip I was explaining that holds the transmission line on. Like I said, I think there's some kind of retainer clip. Okay.